Looney Farm Guy here, and in this video we'll be talking about TMR, or Total Mixed Ration. What is it? How do you make it? And why would you want to? So, first of all, this video is geared mostly towards beginners or those starting off in Farming Simulator. Those who have been playing this for quite some time probably know all of these things, but I will be going over a few different ways in case maybe you're not aware of one of them. So, first of all, I want to point you in towards the help section. So that's left side there, down there, that little book with the question mark. There's lots of great information about all sorts of things. Cows here, if you look at the description of cows at the bottom of that right-hand column there. Total Mixed Ration is the best food for cows and will maximize their milk production. So if you have milk cows, TMR is going to maximize milk production. If you are running with non-milk producing cows, then you're wasting your time. Grass is probably your best bet. So we're going to talk a little bit about that a little bit later, but there is also a section here about Total Mixed Ration ingredients. We're going to be looking at ingredients. We're going to be looking at a feeding robot in a barn. Also, the different ways to mix it yourself. Excuse me. If you want to mix it yourself, there are several. Well, there's two basic ways to make it yourself aside from the robot barn. Now, we have a robot barn over here that is a base game. We're going to talk about that. But first, ingredients. Let's get our help window on here. There we go. So, ingredients, we have... actually, let's get our other help window on too. There we go. So, mineral feed is one of the items that you may or may not need, depending on what you want, how you want to do it for TMR. Mineral feed can be purchased here under pallets, and in base game, there it is. Mineral feed, 1,050 liters for $1,000. Now, that's not the only place you can get mineral feed. If you have modded buy anything silos, you can buy them from there. So there is that, or you can use some. There is even some factories that you can make your own mineral feed. But for this purpose of this video, we have a pallet of mineral feed, or we'll buy it in bulk. You're also going to need straw, whether it's loose or in bales. Hay, not grass, but hay. So hay is dried grass. You can either make it yourself or buy bales of hay. And then silage. This is a silage bale. It's liftable because I have a mod for that. I'm on console. Yes, so this is all platforms, but I'm on PS5 on Rock Crawl map here. It's console, so this is all for console players, but also could be applicable for those playing on PC. PC has many more mods, but TMR is the same either way. So those are your four basic ingredients. Some of them only take 3. Some require 4, depending on the method you are using. All right, so a feed mixer. Feed mixer is this, one of these. Those are going to be found under tools and animals. We have several of them. Silo King. Now, the way you can tell what a feed mixer is by the bottom ingredients there that it holds. Excuse me, pardon me, I'm back. So we have 3 of these here. If we go over here, yeah, those are it. So it will tell you top right corner, or top of my the description at the top of my screen there. A forage mixer wagon blends silage, hay, mineral feed, and straw into TMR, or Total Mixed Ration, that can be fed to cows. So that's, I'm going to demonstrate. And if we'll get into a tractor here. So we have silage in bulk. If you want to know how to make silage and what it's for, or how to make chaff and like that, I have videos for those, to describe how to make the ingredients on these, but this is really concentrating on how to make the TMR after you have those ingredients. Right, so Notice there's, I have, now if you don't have your info on, you're not going to see the menu. So what you want to do is go into general settings and turn on your help window, and now you'll get that mix ratio, and it'll tell you we have hay, silage, straw, and mineral feed in different proportions. Now they are not all equal. They're not all hay and silage, as you can see, are looks like there's equal amounts there, and then straw is a lesser amount, and then mineral feed is a very small amount. So let's go ahead and put a bale of silage in, and come on, get in there. No, it didn't get in there. Sorry, there. So now that that's in there, it's going to get chewed up, and if we turn on our, there we go. So we have a full bale of silage in there, 7,500 liters. Now, see that green bar is all maxed out? That's fine. If we look at our animals, what is the maximum capacity of this? 24,000 liters. So we're going to throw in the next bale, a 9,000 liter bale of hay. And as you see it start mixing, those bars start going into the green mode. Excuse me. Now, there you see it has filled. Obviously the hay was larger. Yeah, we had 9,000. So we're still in the green mode. We have, it says we have TMR. So actually at this point, you're good to go. We have TMR. It's not quite full. So you're good to go ahead and feed your cows this right off the bat. Now the straw ingredient is not necessary actually, but see, this is quite a large bale. If I throw all of this in there, it's going to unbalance that mixture, and we're going to go and we're going to make basically what's called forage, and it's useless. We can't use it for anything actually. So the straw ingredient is basically filler that if you want to add a little volume with cheaper straw, excuse me, then I'm back. Then we can, then you can. But it's a little bit tricky when you're at this point, because if you're using bales. Now there is another way to do it. Now if you have a silo that has some loose straw in it, or you have a buy point, you can add a little bit of straw a little bit at a time just by going under a buy point. This is the Buy Anything Multifruit silo, Buy Anything silo by 82 Studios. Now if we go in here and we go to straw, we can see that we can just a little bit. Notice there the green, we're still in the green. If you put too much, you're going to get pooched. Now mineral feed is not necessary either. It's still TMR, and we're good to go. And we're actually good to go and feed this to our cows, which I will show you right now. I have cows in here. And if we go in here and feed our cows, there we go, TMR going in. If we look at our cow, TMR is going in, it's registering as TMR, and we are going to be good to go. Right, so that's one way. That's actually one of the better ways if you can deal with the trickiness of mixing it. It is not the easiest thing to do, and you can get kind of in trouble quite easily. Now, what's the other way? Well, the other way is to use a factory or a TMR mixing factory. There are lots of them on the Mod Hub. I have two of them here. The two that I have are not in there. You'll have to find it here. Productions and factories. The two that I have here And I will pin all these things in the description if you want to go look. TMR and milk building. And, oh, sorry about that. Oh, the TMR milk building, and this other one here I have chosen just off the mod hub to show you is mixed feed. So this is from the feed mixing plants there. So let's get back over there. Now, these are a little different in the sense that you put the ingredients in and it makes it for you. Sorry, we have to go in here to our TMR and milk building and feed mixing. So depending on the factory, they will have different mixing ratios. This one actually has some corn in it. So if you have corn, this one's gonna require silage, hay, straw, and corn. Notice there's no mineral feed required on this one. However, on this one, we have hay, silage, straw, and mineral feed. So, some of these take bales, some of them do not. I do believe this one, yes. This one will take bales or loose straw. And if we go and grab some more straw, put that in here. We grab some hay. Throw the hay in here. Now, if you want a demonstration of a specific, where's my other tractor? A specific TMR mixing plant, I have a review on each and every one that has come out for FarmSim22. Just search the name of that. Search the name of the mod that you want to see demonstrated, and I will. I have a video of each one of them. So there's that. It's going to require corn. So we got hay, silage, hay, straw. Now we're going to need corn. So let me go grab some corn. All right, so I got some corn in a trailer. We're gonna pour some corn in there. Now, this is the only TMR mixer factory that uses corn, actually, but there are others that. So when you're looking for a factory for TMR mixing factory, they're all kind of. A lot of them are similar, but some of them are a little bit different. So if we go back in here, now we have all our ingredients ready to go. You turn it on, and depending on the recipe amount and your cycles per month, you will see we already got 459, almost 1,000 liters of TMR. So it's not instantaneous like the mixing. It's not instantaneous like the feed mixer where you can instantly mix it up. These factories get ingredients in and they work on it, and then there's usually an output where you can collect the TMR. So that's one of them. The other one we have here is another example of a mixing feed mixer. And this one, if we go over here to this little wrench and press L3, it'll take us right to it. And that also has hay, silage, straw, but this one requires mineral feed. So we're going to go and grab this our pallet of mineral feed, and we're going to put it in. And in this case, you don't have to go up and over, it'll take it right there. So the fill point is right there. And we're also going to grab, so there we go, mineral feed is in. Now, for the most part, you can see the recipe here, 50 liters of mineral feed per 3,500 liters every mix. So it's about the smallest or the least. You're not going to need as much mineral feed as you will all these others. And this one also takes bales. So not all of the feed mixers take bales. Some do, some don't. There we go. So we let's see, what are we missing? We have mineral feeds. Oh, we need silage. So let's grab a bale of silage, put that in there. This silage bale is not liftable, because I wanted to show you that yes, you can buy the silage bales, or you can make your own. There's many different ways of doing that. That's be a different video basically. And let's get that. There we go. So that one, we have all our ingredients in, and we turn that on. Oh, this one's run out of product already, silage. But you can see that was really fast, 13,000 liters already of TMR. This one is going to be a little bit slower. It's working away. It's not super slow. But again, another example. Now, those are just two examples of factories. Now, if you don't want to deal with any of that, the cow barn I have here is the base game cow barn. It is called Cow Barn with Feeding Robot. That's the one I've showed you. And what that does is, there are a few modded ones too, so this isn't the only one, but they're not, most cow barns don't have this. If you do pick a cow barn with a feeding robot, you can, as I showed, put TMR in, or grass or hay actually, to feed the cows directly, or you can have the robot barn mix it for you. How do you do that? Well, you input the hay, straw, and silage. Also mineral feed goes in over here. I'm going to show you, let me show you. We have silage here, so let's go grab, you can put it in bulk or in bales, and I'm just gonna push this bale, or try to, over here while we go over that. I'll grab that in a minute. So silage, it's the little symbols there, so you drive up to them, you'll get that little overloading symbol, and there we go. Pour it in like so. They usually hold quite a bit, so you can pour quite a lot of it in there. Now, it also takes bales. So we're going to run over here, grab a bale, and put a bale in here, like so. There it is. And mineral feed, let me go grab some mineral feed. Okay, so here we have a load of mineral feed I bought at a buy silo, and it goes in over here where this symbol is here. That's a mineral feed symbol, where there's kind of like a silo to symbolize mineral feed. Now, in this case, you have to put all these ingredients into this in order for it to make TMR. That is a requirement for this to work. If you don't have if it runs out of one of those ingredients, the robot is not going to go. Now, how this works is every hour, on the hour, the robot will mix a load of TMR into this little robot fellow, and actually we're going to speed time ahead till it hits the 1 hour, and I'll show you how that actually works. Okay, there we go. We've hit. Come on. It should have went. Do we not have? Oh, we don't have any hay. See, that's what it is. No hay? It didn't go because, well, we don't have an ingredient. Let me grab some hay. All right, so I have a bale of hay. There we go. Now we have hay. Now we can fast forward to the next hour, And turn that off. And there we go. The curtain closes. The little scoop starts adding product one at a time into the little robot. There we go. Now when you have one of these, make sure that the area is clear of any equipment, trailers, or whatsoever from this little door. He will come out here and he will go and deposit the food in here. So if you have any equipment or tractors or anything blocking this area, it will be blocked and it will not proceed to fill or let the robot continue. So where is the little, there it is, it's grabbing some hay. It's going to put it into the little robot. And I think that's the last bit. Yes. So all the ingredients are in the little robot. Here he comes. Now you can see the path where it goes. Why I said you have to keep this area clear, because if it's blocked, he will stop. So you have to keep the area clear and stay out of his way. And he will now proceed to go inside and deposit the TMR. Now, for this one, if you just have the robot doing it, it will make enough food to supply the maximum cows that this barn holds, no problem. Not all of them do, so you should, if you're looking at a barn with a robot mixing system, check out my review. I test all of them. Some of them work, some of them don't. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully that answers some questions about basically the 3 ways to make TMR. And yes, so one last thing. If we look at our cows, let's go over here to the purchase point for the cow barn. There are different kinds of cattle you can buy. The Brown Swiss and Holstein are the cows that produce milk. Angus and Limousin do not produce milk. If you are growing Angus or Limousin cows, basically grass or hay is sufficient to feed these cows. So that's the skinny on that. The TMR is basically strictly for dairy cows. And that's it. Thank you all for watching. I hope that's helped you out. Remember, it's only a game, so till the next one, bye for now.